Well, here we are, guys. Ham here. We're on our way to Waitarere Beach. Well, I am. Ty's not here. Get something else to pop up, so he's not here. But anyway, Waitarere Beach. Going out for this live drone demonstration. So we're going to give that a go and see what happens. Hopefully I can get my hands on it and fly it as well. And yeah, the Gannet drone series. So it's a bit crap weather really. It's not raining too bad out there. It's a bit less here than at home. But hopefully we get a few people out to see what these things are about, and yeah, Russell and Dylan and Corey are going to take us through the demonstration day. So anyway, we're on Waitarere Road. We'll have a look at the setup when we get there and see if I can get into it. Yep.
Now, if you're familiar with other brands, when you calibrate, you've got to rotate the drone. And the reason why you've got to do that, you've got to keep it level so that it calibrates evenly. It gives the calibration a better chance of being accurate. With the Gannet, you're not going to be turning around. You can literally sit on a camp chair and calibrate. So we're actually starting to get a lot of guys that have some sort of disability. And they can't spin around, whether it's vertigo, whether it's back problems, leg problems, wheelchairs. We've even got a customer in a wheelchair because you don't actually do any turning around. So you come along this side and have a look at the screen. You might have to look at the screen and at me when I'm calibrating it. The drone's actually ready to fly. So that's your home screen, that's your controller. Scroll it up, that's your app. If you push connect, it connects instantly. It's connected. She'll tell you it's connected. She'll also tell you what the drone is doing. Okay, so to do the calibration, there's a little menu line there. There's 3 lines up in the corner. Right, so we push on there. And there's 2 types of calibration, accelerometer calibration and the compass calibration. So when we build these drones in Auckland and assemble them and test them and do everything that we do in Auckland, we actually do the accelerometer calibration. The customer never needs to do it because we've done it through a jig. The only calibration that you're going to need to do is the compass calibration. And it's only you only need to do the compass calibration when this woman that lives inside your controller tells you to do so. Alright? So we'll push compass calibration and it'll say begin calibration. So we'll push begin and it will give me a little video on how to calibrate it. Okay? So the light's flashing now green and blue and red. I'll give you that. You can just hold on for it. So like I say, I'll pick up the drone, arms length out. I'm going to calibrate the head. So I go head over tail over head twice. I'll point the motor out to sea, and you can go clockwise or counterclockwise. 1, 2. Can you actually come a little bit closer? Because on the top of the screen there's a download bar, and that download bar is going to tell me 1, 2 when she's calibrated. 1, 2, 1. There we go. It's done. Go fly. So down below the tick there's a go fly button. If you push that, there we go. I'll turn the drone off. Turn it on. She's done. No dizziness, no nothing. You can sit on a chair and you can calibrate it.
So you were saying you only need to do that when she tells you to do it.
So like I was telling the guys doing on the water, in November I came down here. We fished the Aura with Ryan and Russell. We fished here for about an hour. And then I went back to Auckland, worked the week. drove up to 90 Mile Beach, fished Tokerau, fished 90 Mile, and I never calibrated. Since owning the drone in January last year, the drone has never told me to calibrate it. I've just been fortunate. Engine here, the tension release. Now, one of the biggest contributing factors that will bring a drone down in the water is, besides mechanical issues, is an overwind of your reel or a bird strike, because the sudden tension on the line takes the lift away from the props and brings the drone down. Now, nobody's going to tell you this, because the people that's selling waterproof drones are going to say their drones are waterproof and nothing will happen to them. Well, the fact of the matter is, with a waterproof drone, it's designed to have a controlled landing on the water and a controlled takeoff. When I flew that line out, I was flying at 43 meters. There's not a drone on the market, and I don't care who tells you what, there's not a drone in the market that can fall from that distance, that height, and not fill up with water, including the Gannet. Including the Gannet. So what the Gannet does is, so if you get an overwind, because one of the things these people are flying out at a rate of knots to get it out, again, 4 minutes to 800, 700 meters there and back, right? So you don't need to rush. But people fly out at a rate of knots, they get an overwind, you get the tension, it pulls the drone down. The really cool thing about our competitor, which is Splash Drone, is they use a servo and a pin. It's great, because you have the opportunity to wind your drone through the surf and get it back. But when you get it back, it's filled with water. It's useless. So what the Gannet does is, that sudden tension actually yanks the line free, keeps the drone in the air. You sort out your overwind or the bird strike, you wind your line back in, bring the drone back, you reset it. Keeps the drone out of the water. That's a very cool thing about this drone. The release, you can set the tension, so if you're fishing with a 4-ounce sinker on the beach, an 8-ounce, 10-ounce. Hell, I've fished and I've carried with this drone a 1 kg sinker and a whole frozen mullet to 800 meters in 15 knots gusting 17 knots on the west coast of Muriwai with ease. And you just adjust it. But we're running 2.8s, or we're running 2.10s at the moment. If I was running 2.8s or 2.6s, I wouldn't even touch it. Once you've set it, you don't need to go back to it again. So that's free. That's locked.
What do you have to do, mate? It's intensely. How easy is it to fly?
Righto. Turn on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll hold it.
Hold it. Yeah. There you go. Wait for the... Never mind, it's like the wrong direction.
That way. Oh.
So wait for the... Yep.
We're going to flash it yellow. See, that's free?
Yep.
That is when you fly. This is just flying at the middle thing.
Yep.
Then it was on that.
So it has to peer up like
Yeah. Okay, so you swipe up.
Swipe up.
There's a little blue box there.
Push that.
Go, push that. Okay, now. It's coming.
Perfect.
Connect.
Okay,
Connect.
Push arm. Stand back.
Okay, so up. Up. Yep. The left hand button is up. Right hand button is to go forward, then forward, then just
Give it full throttle. Don't touch, just touch the left joystick. Full throttle up. Get it up and then work the joystick out. Straight up. You gonna have a go, Barry? That's all good. That's
I don't have the name of the paper, because I only got the broker.
Yeah.
So we go up to that's 210 metres out, is that what that means?
Yep.
That's right.
It's 25 metres high?
Yeah.
Yes. And that's your mode you fly, that's your connection to your controller, that's your voltage of the battery. At 14.6, it will drop the line and return home. But it will, but you just fly it.
Right. So if I wanted that to come back and land right where I took off from,
Push the A button.
And it will leave the other.
right. Yeah, it's so cool, isn't
So
it?
the B button, if you hit a line on,
Fucking nothing. Nothing on this front. Pretty much. Hey man, there you go, you're good. Self. See if it lands near that white ball. Faces back the same way it left. Here it comes.
Hey, you're not bad, eh? Oh, there's a truck for me.
Oh, he'll wait.
Come on round back, please. Control, it comes down so smooth.
That's pretty close to that board. How cool is that?
I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Easy as.
We're in the wrong mode. So,
Oh.
just quickly. So you push the return to home to bring it back, right?
Yes.
So it's still in the return to home mode.
Ah.
She won't let you on because the drone is in the wrong mode. So you just push the A button. Loiter
Now
is the
it's
mode
ready
that
to
you're
go.
flying. So now if you push on and slide the arrow across, she'll fire up. Lift joystick straight up, give it a beat. Straight up. Get it right up. Yep. Now you can let go. It's your hover. So now you can play with the joysticks and work out what's what.
It's right backwards and sideways too. You have to turn around and get it flying. Pretty cool, eh? You ever flown one before?
No.
Easy. Gannet 2 Plus. How cool is that? You can make a turn by that one, you're going sideways. It'll turn around.
So, how do you turn it?
No, on this side. So it'll turn on the spot with that one.
What's the center one?
No, sideways, left or right.
Oh.
See, it turns on the spot. And the other one's leaning, one does turn.
When you fly,
Cool.
and the battery gives you a battery fail safe, and it clicks to return to home, just let go of the joystick, because you'll fly back and turn off because the battery's low.
Yeah.
Okay?
Cool. Mean. Man, it's good out here today, guys. We've got this drone demonstration with Dylan right here. And there's a few drones. There's one coming back in just up here. You'll see it on the screen. Coming down further over there. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. It's about 100 metres away down by that rod. But crazy. Good turnout. They're worth four utes in that gap there. And they've all been and gone and taken numbers and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, pretty good turnout. So thanks to everyone that come down to the Gannet demo drone demo. It's been about, well, I'd say 30 to 50 people. So pretty good day so far, and I've got to set it out my first time. And easy as, so I recommend it to anyone. The Gannet's just so good. So many features which I filmed Dylan earlier, which you saw, and man, I tell you, even a numpty like me can do it, anyone can do it. So yeah, look forward to hopefully getting the drone and getting it out there and showing you guys some missions. So cheers. See if we can get anything on this set, guys. It doesn't look like it at the moment, but that's fishing. That's why it's called fishing, not catching. Don't always catch, but there is one. You got a snapper? Really? Yeah, there's one there. Got a snapper. He's got one on. There is one further back. There it is in the wave. See its tail. On the drone. Look at that. Nice snapper. Nice one, Dills. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, go the Gannet.
The Gannet.
What do you mean it tells you don't work?
Nice. Dylan's nice fish caught off the drone today, the drone demo. He let me put it out and then he brought it back in. This was what was on it. Beginner's luck, eh, Dill?
There we go.
Beginner's luck. Hey, look at that, mate. Nice fish. Well guys, that was the Drone Tech Gannet drone demo day done. I'll tell you what, I'm quite impressed. I got to fly the drone, I got to put the drone out with the line on. Amazed how easy it was to fly. And then when Dylan brought it back in, had a good 52 centimetre snapper. Tell you what, I was stoked. It was the only fish that was caught today. The conditions down here were very marginal, not good at all, to be fair. And to catch a fish like that, beginner's luck maybe. The electric reel, obviously, with the dive set up there and what he had running, did the job. And yeah, no, I was very blown away how easy it was to put the drone up, fly it, push the back to home button essentially, and it just flew itself back and landed, no issues at all. So yeah, no, well, yeah, look forward to seeing them work in the future, and possibly even getting out with one myself and giving it a go another time. But at this stage, thank you to Dylan, Corey and Russell, who ran the day, and it was fantastic knowledge base. If you want a Gannet drone, get hold of Russell Rankin, mate. Russell Rankin and Corey, those guys are the two people you want to get hold of, and they'll put on to the right way of getting a Gannet drone. So yeah, 2+ series, the Max Plus series, and yeah, fantastic drones, man. Tell you, blown away. Anyway, that's us for this episode, so catch you on the next adventure. Choo!